What? Virtual space. Hi, BBs. It's VRVV. And today, I have some news for you. Are you ready? We're going to talk about virtual reality. If you've noticed, excuse me, there's a lot of popular VTubers coming up lately, or virtual idols, if you want to call it that. Essentially, a VTuber is someone who makes videos on YouTube specifically, but you can also call them virtual avatars or idols. It's like the same thing. Okay, so today I'm going to show you a couple programs that I have found to be really easy to navigate and enjoyable. What do you think about that? Does that sound like fun? So admit it. You've always wanted to be a hot waifu, haven't you? Just to go, yeah, and look so adorable. I mean, either that or, maybe you just want to get out of the real world. Just like, whoa, just get out there, man. Because what's left for you in the real world? You know what I mean? Nothing. There's nothing. Everything is dying. So we're not going to think about that. We're just going to go have fun online with all our friends. How does that sound? Okay, cool. So you're still watching, right? So you must want to know more. Okay, well, I'll tell you just a little about me. VRVV is not very functional. I mean, there's lots of parts of her that work, but she definitely needs a ton of editing. I've only been doing this for about a week or two, so yeah, there's a lot of information to absorb and a lot of stuff to research. So I thought I'd make it a little easier for all of you guys and just talk about some of the programs that I've been using and the ones that I really enjoy. For example, what is this? What? What is this virtual reality? Where am I? Oh man, if only you guys were here with me. Get a VR already. Okay, well, seriously, what I'm using is called Virtual Cast. You can get this app on Steam if you really want, and it's free. So Virtual Cast requires a VR headset. I also use controllers, and I use 2 cubes that tell me where I can and cannot go. You know what I mean? Like how far I can move in here. So, whoa. You want to have a lot of room for this game. I mean, my whole living room is pretty much empty. It's good because sometimes I still walk into the walls. But we're not going to tell anyone that, right?
Right?
So if you have your own avatar that you want to use, you can go ahead and upload your VRMs onto the seed online. And then you can make them restricted so only you can use them and no one else can. And it's really nice. Yeah. So, and also if you're on the seed, you can download other avatars or download items or download games. There's so many things that you can do with Virtual Cast. Whoa, motherfucker, this is my house. I'm just going to take 1 second to go ahead and show you guys some of the things that you can use in Virtual Cast. So if you don't already have an avatar, it's a little limited, but it's still really fun to mess with if you don't have your own VR headset or anything like that. It's a good way to get your toes wet. We're gonna go talk about V right now. Okay, you ready? Bye! See you guys later! Let's go to the next app. So I made VRVV in a program called VRoid Studio. This is a free 3D modeling editor. It comes with presets and stuff you can accomplish when you use Photoshop. You can add your own layers and textures over things. This used to be a full body dress, and then I just kind of put in what I wanted to put in instead, which made it look nicer, I think. Whoa! The controls can be a little finicky sometimes. But yeah, you can pretty much do anything in VRoid. If you're talented enough to just draw on there with your tablet, then you go for it, girl. I was able to research a lot on YouTube first, and I found some really helpful tutorials from VTubers like Munikea, Fruitpex, and Kamizu. And I'll make sure that I link them. Posing. You can make her do whatever you want and test things out and make sure that she's functioning properly. You can go ahead and mess with the lighting, the winds. Too breezy! Okay. But this is a good place to go ahead and test things, like how well she moves, or what you can actually make her do. There's so many things that your little avatar can do for you right before your eyes. You can go ahead and take photos here and use them in Photoshop, or do whatever you want with them. And right here, you also want to make sure you export your VRM file. It's going to make you fill out like a license page almost, just to verify that that's your avatar and nobody else can use it. And then you will be able to upload her right from your computer into the Seed Online. And then boom, she will be right in your virtual cast. And you can use this VRM file and lots of other programs as well, not just virtual cast. But VR Vifi, how are you showing us this awesome VRoid program and your avatar at the same time? Oh, duh! Let me explain that to you real fast. Hi, babies, and welcome back! Let me just sit down right here. So this app is called VDraw. VDraw is a free application, but it does come with a watermark, which is a little annoying. You can remove it for just 5 USD though, and set them all yet. Okay, so in VUP, you'll need at least a webcam because it tracks your face and your movements and all that stuff. And then you're also going to want to upload your avatars in the model section. When you do that, you can go ahead and edit their faces. VUP is super in-depth, but luckily this app is all translated, which is nice. You'll have to go through and put settings for every single thing. For example, if you're blinking your right eye in real life, what do you want your character to look like? She can look angry, etc., etc. Now let's test it. We'll work with a character in a second that will show you more stuff that you can do. Okay, so as you can see, this character is a lot more expressive. Somebody put a lot of time and work into setting all of her stuff up, which is what I'm going to do with Vivi and what you should do with your character too. Ah, see, I'm winking at you. It's so cute. Oh my god. So the only thing about this avatar, unfortunately, in VUP is that you won't be able to move your entire body. Your character is pretty much like locked at the hips. It's not going to go anywhere else. Another really cool thing that you can do with VUP is use your Elite Motion Controller to control your arm and hand movements. I'm going to show you an example of that, and it's going to be really messy because I've only played with my Elite Motion like once. So let's test her out. Let's see if my hands work, guys. Whoa, there's one of them. Whoa. Alright, so yeah, slowly but surely we can use these hand motions to make all the motions. You can hook it right up and it works perfectly if you're good at using your controller. I'm not. I'm trying to work on that. So, yeah. There's a really cool feature on VUP called Pendant, which will allow you to do something so mind-blowing that I'm just gonna show you. Ready? Pa! Oh, it's Vivi! I know, and you can drag her and put her wherever you want, man. I wish I could make her bigger, but yeah, she's like the perfect size. This is like the perfect thing. You can just put her wherever you want. And this also works in conjunction with your Elite Motion Controller and your camera, of course. But if you want to, you can reach out. You can just pet all your fans, man. Come here. Come in for the cuddles. I'm gonna pet you guys. You better watch out for my fingers of death. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to tickle you too hard. Whoa. See, Vivi's still a little messy. Okay, so say that you don't want to be this close to your face. That's okay too. You just have to open up the VUPS display and you can arrange your character wherever you want, man. You don't have to go that far out, but if you want to, I can be down here, I could be down here just walking among y'all, just showing you guys all around the universe, with my broken hands, because I'm not perfect at this yet. Gosh, I gotta get one of those things that goes around your neck, There's like this thing that you could put around your neck, right? And it just like perfectly does your hands. But that's okay. I'm gonna go put in all my faces now, and I hope that you guys do the same thing with your avatars. Give them all the love and the respect and care that they deserve. Because we're people too, guys. Our arms are broken, but sometimes they work. So watch out. Do you hear me? Watch out. These virtual little hands are coming for you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown on this other program called Luppet. You can upload your own VRM files. I'm not sure if they accept other file types at this time. Luppet you can use with a camera to track your facial movements and expressions and mouth. You can also use it with Leap. I'm going to use it with Leap today to show you what you can do with your hands. When you're coming into Luppet for the first time, you'll notice that your character may be positioned wrong. If you're only using your Leap motion controller instead of your webcam, you're going to have to make sure you go to webcam calibration and calibrate. This is just going to make sure that your character is going to move forward. Watch. Oh, there she goes. Now Vivi is operating functionally. So you'll still need to use your webcam or a microphone with your Leap motion as well to track the mouth movements. Now in here, you're going to make sure you put your Leap motion track wherever it is. I keep mine on my body, so we're going to keep it right here. You can also move your character around by just zooming in and all that stuff. And if you want to go full screen, then you can do that as well by hitting the escape button. As you can see, I don't have a paid version of Luppet. It is a free program, but you do have to pay a fee. I believe it's only a couple dollars maybe. I also know that Luppet also requires you to buy a license if you're planning on profiting, so make sure you check out the requirements when you're looking to use this app to stream. Okay, do you want to see the hands? So you see this beautiful face before you? It's made possible with just Luppet and a camera and a motion controller from Leap. You're definitely going to want to play with this for a bit because your arms are going to be mirrored. So it may be a little confusing. Leap motion controllers are amazing for controlling your fingers and tracking your motions, but you're going to have to play with it for quite a while to get really used to it. It's a little funky sometimes.
You like that? If I can call upon the virtual gods to give me pointers, because that worked. Virtual gods, no, bring them back! Virtual gods, bring back my pointers, please! Please! Pew! Pew, 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 pew! Okay, so by now you've learned a lot of pretty cool things, right? You can totally do this stuff on your own. I believe in you, and if you have any questions, I'm also right here. Also, if you didn't know, you should totally have OBS installed. OBS is an awesome software that lets you stream, so you can stream your videos really anywhere, as long as you have the right key and password, that is. So that's really cool. I guess that's all I had to say for now. If you found any of this information useful, please go ahead and leave me a review. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, I'll try my best to help you, but I may not be so good. But we'll do our best. Bye, everybody. Until next time. See you on the flip side, and hopefully in this virtual reality.